Good morning, Blue Dragons. It's another day in paradise. So today is the first day of the rest of your life. Do you have a plan? Did you go to sleep last night dreaming of what your future success was going to be like? Did you have a journal under your pillow so you could wake up and write down the dreams that came to you? Did you meditate before you went to sleep? Did you write down affirmations? Did you do any of that? Well, we're going to touch on a little of those subjects during today's class. But more importantly, we're going to touch on the 5 limbic structures and how you can touch your pineal and your pituitary and open your crown chakra. And we're going to do all that right after this. Shake your hands, move your cheek. Shake your hands. Show me what you're working with. Shake your hands, move your cheek. Shake your hands. Show me what you're working with. Sky, side to side. Qigong, side to side. Now drum the sky, side to side. Qigong, side to side. Now drum the earth, side to side. Qigong, side to side. Now drum the earth, side to side. Qigong, side to side. Now shake them to the side, side to side. Qigong, side to side. Now shake them to the side, side to side. Qigong, side to side. Now shake them up, move your cheek. Shake them up. Show me what you're working with. Shake them up, move your cheek. Shake them up. Show me what you're working with. Kidney left, kidney right, liver left, spleen, heart, lung. Right kidney left, kidney right, liver left, spleen, heart, lung. Right kidney left, kidney right, liver left, spleen, heart, lung. Right hand jing. Left hand chi. Right hand shin. Left hand chi. Right hand jing. Left hand chi. Right hand shin. Left hand chi. Jing. Chi. Shin. Chi. Jing. Chi. Shin. Chi, jing, chi, shin, chi, jing, chi, shin, chi, heart, lung, liver, spleen, right kidney, left kidney, jing, chi, heart, lung, liver, spleen, right kidney, left kidney, jing, chi, heart, lung, liver, spleen, right kidney, left kidney, jing, chi. Heart, lung, liver, spleen, right kidney, left kidney, jing, chi. Heart, lung, liver, spleen, right kidney, left kidney, jing, chi. Heart, lung, liver, spleen, right kidney, left kidney, jing, chi. Heart, lung, heart, lung, liver, spleen, liver. Liver, spleen, liver, right kidney, left kidney, right kidney, left kidney, jing, chi, heart, lung, lung, liver, spleen, liver, liver, spleen, liver, right kidney, left kidney, right kidney, left kidney, jing, chi. Jing, chi, heart, lung, liver, spleen, kidney, chi, kidney, jing, heart, lung, liver, spleen, kidney, chi, kidney, jing, heart, lung, liver, spleen, kidney, chi, kidney, jing. 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 Blue dragon, Qigong, blue dragon. So we're going to do that one again, but this time we're going to add in the neuroendocrine system. Now, every time we start with drum up your chi, I don't explain that doing this actually lowers your blood pressure. And so when you do this, you increase the flexibility of the blood vessels in the wrist that become the brachial pulse that is measured in high blood pressure. So that's why we have to do this, because this is going to let you know whether you have high blood pressure 5 years before it's going to show up. Your lungs side to side, Qigong side to side, Qigong side to side. Now drum your lungs side to side, drum your lungs side to side, Qigong side to side, Qigong side to side. Drum your kidneys side to side. Now the adrenals are above the kidneys, so when you hit the kidneys, you're also getting your adrenals side to side. Drum your kidneys side to side, Qigong side to side, Qigong side to side.
Now drum your chest side to side.
Drum your chest, climb a stump, Qigong side to side, Qigong side to side. Now drum your thymus, thigh stump, drum your thymus, thigh stump, Qigong side to side, Qigong side to side.
Now drum your sacrum side to side.
Sacral pump side to side, Qigong side to side, Qigong side to side. Now drum your sacral pump, drum your sacrum, sacral pump, Qigong side to side, Qigong side to side.
Now drum up your arm.
Drum down your arm. Drum up your arm. Drum down your arm. Drum up your arm. Drum down your arm.
Switch arms.
Drum up your arm. Drum down your arm. Now drum your legs. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Drum your legs.
1, 2, 3, 4. Drum your legs. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Switch your legs.
Now drum your legs.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Drum your legs.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Drum your legs.
1, 2, 3, 4. Now drum your heart.
Drum your lungs. Drum your heart. Drum your lungs. Qigong side to side. Drum your heart. Drum your lungs. Drum your heart. Drum your lungs. Qigong side to side. Qigong side to side.
Now slap your liver.
On the right.
Slap your spleen.
On the left.
Slap your liver.
On the right.
Slap your
spleen. On the left.
Drum your liver. Drum your spleen.
Drum your liver. Drum your spleen.
Drum
Your liver. Drum your spleen.
Qigong
Side to side.
Now drum your belly. Side to side.
Drum your belly. Side to side.
Drum your belly.
Side to side. Old age, sickness, suffering, and death. Old age, sickness, suffering, and death. Prevention is the only cure.
Qigong close debates my breath to live
A drug-free life and more. Asthma, allergies, diabetes, heart disease
Qigong is the only cure. Qigong lifestyle
is for me, so I can be pain-free and do more.
Old
The sickness, suffering, and death. Prevention is the only cure.
Qigong close debates my breath
To live a drug-free life and more. Asthma, allergies, diabetes, heart disease is the only cure. Lifestyle is for me, so I can be pain-free and do more. Now pluck your thyroid side to side. Pluck your thyroid side to side. Qigong side to side. Qigong side to side. Now pluck your thyroid side to side. Pluck your thyroid side to side. Qigong side to side. Qigong side to side. Now pancreas poke side to side. Pancreas poke side to side. Qigong side to side. Qigong side to side. Now bang your hip bones, gonad bump. Bang your hip bones, gonad bump. Qigong side to side. Qigong side to side. Now make little hammers out your fingertips. Push your pineal side to side. Push your pineal side to side. Qigong side to side. Push your pineal side to side. Push your pineal side to side. Qigong side to side. Qigong side to side. Put your thumb on your temple. Pull apart your forehead. Pituitary pull side to side. Pituitary pull side to side. Qigong side to side. Qigong side to side. Now cranial tap, side to side. Cranial tap, side to side. Qigong, side to side. Qigong, side to side. Now, every day, at the end of the class, I say sing, dance, sing, drum, chi dance. Sing, drum, chi dance. So I just want to give a quick overview of what that means. When you sing, your diaphragm pushes air out of the bottom of your lungs, and then that air vibrates past your vocal cords. Now, I can push the air from my diaphragm and my voice automatically lowers. And then I can push the voice into my chest, and I can speak from my chest, which is what singers do. And then I can push it into my throat, so it sounds like the voice is coming out of my throat. And then I can push it into my nose, so I can push the air into my nose, my throat, my chest, and deep into my diaphragm. So I can control the modulation of my voice just by using my diaphragm, and the esophageal muscles can contract the windpipe to push the air up or down, okay? So now, when we sing, we're creating an internal vibration that breaks up stagnation, that becomes inflammation, that becomes disease. So that's why singing is very, very important for you, because it increases the ability of the body to store and disperse chi. Second reason is that there's a memory. So just above your ears is called the temporal lobe of the brain. And if you do a vigorous 20-second massage above your ears every day, you increase blood flow to that part of the brain that retains memory. And that's why we call that the memory brush. But when you speak what you're doing, if you say heart, lung, liver, spleen, kidney, chi, if you sing that along with me, what you're doing is you're anchoring the memory. So you've all heard of Pavlov's dog. So when you say heart, you send a message to your heart. When you say lungs, you send a message to your lungs. Now, if it's fun, enjoyable, rhythmic, and silly, you're going to do it more frequently than if it's serious, hard work, and it's my duty. I have to do this. And we don't like that. Human nature doesn't like, I have to. Human nature likes, I get to. So that is why I changed the whole external process. The internal is the same, whether you're doing it in a cave, slow, 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 or you're doing it fast at the beach. The internal is the same. All I did was change the external frame. So that is why we sing to memorize. The repetition helps us memorize, but it also creates an internal vibration. Now, drumming is another vibration. So if you've been with me for a couple of months, you know how we do the up the arm, down the arm. And we also know how we do the heart down in line with the little finger, and we do the lung down in line with the thumb, and we do down in line with the pericardium. So those three, but when we go up, we do the same all three times going up. Now, why is any of this important? Because in the course of a day, gravity compresses us. In the course of a day, when we sit in a chair, and then we go to work, and unless we absolutely love our work, or unless we own our own business, it is soul crushing. Oh my God, I gotta go to work, and I gotta sit next to this idiot. So, and then my boss is an even bigger idiot. But it's a paycheck, I gotta feed my kids. So we're under this mind-numbing, soul-crushing, So half of us are underemployed, and the other half are doing corporate work that we absolutely hate, but the money's good. So there's a definite a definite contradiction in our hearts between doing what we love. So the body drumming is what lifts our spirits. So spiritually, drum up your arm, drum down your arm, drum your legs. And then heart, lung, liver, spleen, kidney, chi, kidney, jing. That lifts our spirits and breaks up stagnation that will become inflammation, that will become disease. So this is both preventive and reversing. So I want you to understand why we do the drumming. It's body drumming, you're learning a little bit of anatomy, but you're also creating self-care, which is self-love, which is self-healing, which is why I'm doing this for me, I'm doing this for my friends, I'm doing this for my family, and now I'm sharing this with you. So here we are, sharing Qigong with the world. Now, what I want to cover today is the limbic structures, the 5 structures of the brain. Now, we say the brain is not well understood. We say that Western medicine is constantly coming out with new stuff that means they didn't understand the old stuff, and yet they were doing all these surgeries on us not knowing if what they were doing was actually safe or effective. So I'm going to break this down for you. January 2018, they discovered that the immune system did not end at the top of the jaw, at the back of the jaw, but actually went into the brain. Now, that is of exciting importance because it means that a simple movement like this can literally shoot lymphatic fluid into your brain and actually turn the ignition on to your immune system. That's point number 1. Point number 2, they just discovered that interstitial fluid, which is the 71% of the water that's in the body, controls the connective tissue and the fascia. Now, they thought the fascia operated independently from the connective tissue, and they didn't really understand interstitial fluid. But now they invented a machine that could actually analyze in living tissue how the interstitial fluid works. And now that they know that the interstitial fluid controls the fascia and the connective tissue, and the interstitial fluid is part of the neuroendocrine system. Whoa, these are big, big revelations. And then in February of 2020, they just discovered there's something called extracellular SOD, superoxide dismutase. You can look that up, ECSOD. And that is in every organ in your body, and that 20 minutes a day of exercise will actually turn on the immune system in each individual organ. So they've all discovered this in the last 2-3 years. What in heaven's name were they doing before that? So we're talking about 3 different parts of your immune system they just discovered. Okay, so since the brain is not well understood in Western medicine, who does understand the brain? The ancient Egyptians did understand the brain, and I'm going to break this down for you. There is 5 parts to the limbic system. I'm warm, I'm full, I'm safe, I'm sexy, and I like myself. Those 5 things have to be true for your spiritual health. And you cannot separate physical health from spiritual health. They work together. So, what does I'm sexy mean? When you're 21 and you look good and you just got paid and you're out with your homies and you got your threads on and you're going out, do you feel sexy?
Yes.
Okay, that's the sexy I'm talking about. Are you safe? Yes, I created safety in my environment. Am I full? Am I satisfied? Am I warm? Am I chilly, cold? No, I'm warm because I'm surrounded by the things I need. And I like myself. So when those 5 things are true, all's right with the world. If any of those things are not true, then you start looking outside of yourself. This is human nature. I want a candy, I want a gum, I want a chocolate, I want a sex, I want a soda, I want a beer, I want a wine, I want a nap, I want to gamble. So I'm always looking outside of myself instead of going inside. And that's what the ancient Egyptians figured out, is how to go inside. And that's what I call sleepitation, and they called it sleep healing. I call it sleepitation, they called it sleep healing. So Imhotep, who's the Egyptian god of medicine, came up with slowing down your heart rate, slowing down your respiration, relaxing your muscles. So Imhotep said, as you fall asleep, your subconscious programming floats to the top of your awareness. And Imhotep would give you something to drink that would make you feel like you were asleep. And then you would be diagnosed and healed in your sleep. Well, Imhotep is not here. I am here, and I'm going to tell you how we can do this. But more importantly, how Qigong can help you achieve self-mastery. Now, number one, you control your heart rate through your breathing. So that means you can also control your respiration rate through your breathing. Number three, you can relax your own muscles. Number four, you can close your outer eye and turn on your inner eye that we call the third eye. The third eye requires darkness. So closing your eyes is not as important as being in a darkened environment, because closing your eyes, you can always open your eyes. But if you're in a darkened room and you've got those dark curtains, then you can have your eyes open and still be in the dark. Now, I'm not going to explain the whole process here. For that, you're going to have to take the 14-day workshop that we have planned in May to help you heal yourself in your sleep, sleep healing. Now, what I am going to teach you is 3 exercises right now. The first one is the entire limbic system. So the first one is we're going to massage our nose, then our eyes, then the internal structure of the pineal pituitary, the thyroid and thymus. Then we're going to go to the hearing, then we're going to go to taste, and then we're going to go to touch. This is going to take about 10 minutes, but this is important, so pay attention. If you want to get notes of what I'm about to explain to you, you can put your email or DM me your email, and it's a 2-page with photographs or charts on how to do it. And then the song that we teach, pluck your thyroid, poke your pancreas, bang your hip bones, sacral pump, that entire song, and there's 14 parts to that song, by the way, that's another 2 pages. So free of charge, I'm going to send you that when you give me your email, okay? So we're going to start with rubbing our hands together. We're going to generate some heat. Now, using the edge of your hand, you're going to go down the side of your nose 16 times. Now, at the bottom of the nasolabial fold, there's a little hollow on the bone, so you're going to find that. It should feel like a little electric tingling. Then with your middle finger, you're going to go halfway up. So this is the maxillary sinus, this is the nasal sinus, and we're going to do 16 circles to open that hole so that mucus can then drain out. Now, the frontal sinus, there's 3 parts to the frontal sinus. There's the internal eyebrow, middle eyebrow, and the end of the eyebrow. So what we're going to do is we're going to take off our sunglasses, and then we're going to create some more friction, and now we're going to palm the eye. Now your eyes are closed, and you should feel the heat from the center of your palm going directly into the iris of your eye. And we hold that for about 10 seconds. Now, the upper inner border of the eye socket is bladder 1. So we're going to use our thumbs, we're going to go up in there, and then we're going to pinch the end of the eyebrow. And we're going to hold that for about 10 seconds. Now the center of the eye socket, you're going to go up under, and then you're going to pinch the center of the eyebrow. And now the outer border of the eye socket, and then the end of the eyebrow, which is gallbladder 2, we're going to pinch and hold for about 10 seconds. And now with the index finger, we're going to go in the lower border of the eye socket. So you're going to push down and in so it feels like your eyeball is about to pop out. And now you're going to press on the tear duct. And you're going to hold that for about 10 seconds. Now that is for eye fatigue. And late at night, when your eyes are tired and you've been watching too many YouTube videos, that's what you need to do. In the middle of the day, when you've been doing too many texting, you're in a Twitter war with somebody, that's what you need to do, is that. Okay? You can turn off the music. Now, the next part is the thought process. So the center of the cranium is what we call the cranial suture, and if you tap the center of that about 10 times, forward and back, you stimulate the cranial pump, which manufactures cerebrospinal fluid. Now, just above your ears, like I said, is the temporal lobe, and you're going to do about 20-second vigorous massage. And then the parietal lobe is behind the temporal lobe. The parietal lobe also has to do with vision. It has to do with spatial coordination. And it has to do with movement. So we're stimulate that part of the brain that deals with movement, visual coordination, and spatial awareness. Spatial awareness, movement, and visual stimulation, along with memory. So the friction acts as a magnet to draw blood to that part of the brain. Now, the next part of the brain is the pineal. Now, we've already done the pineal push, but I want you to be aware that if you next to your ears, there's a little bony structure that's called the occiput, or the occipital ridge. In the center is the brain stem. So the top cervical, if you go forward and back, there's a little soft spot in there. That's the brain stem. And if you lean back and forward, there's a point where it's going to be tender, okay? And where the tender point is, that's when you want to use your fingertips as a little hammer, because that vibration is going to go up to the pineal. Now, the pituitary sits in a little cup behind the frontal bone. There's the temple is kind of hollow, so you can use your thumbs and you can push in. So when you push in, the fluid that's in your brain kind of sloshes around. So if you use your 3 fingers and you pull apart your forehead, you're literally flooding your pituitary. So this is how you can actually touch your pituitary and your pineal. They never told us that. They don't teach doctors that in medical school. They don't teach massage therapists that. They don't teach physical therapists that. They don't teach orthopedic surgeons that. The only way you're going to get this information is from the Blue Dragon Qigong Academy. And if you haven't already registered at loveqigong.com, now's the time. Like, subscribe, share with your friends. This is high-level self-care, self-healing, self-love. Okay? Now, next step is the ears. Okay? So now we're going to rub our hands together. And now you're going to cover your ears. And you're going to do that for about 10 seconds. The blood is closest to the surface of the skin in your ears. So when you palm your ears, you're literally touching your blood. Okay, now we're going to do that again. And this time we're going to bend the ear forward. And now we're going to get the back of the ear. So the back of the ear is the spine. So you're literally touching your spine right now. Okay. Now, the lobe of the ear represents the face. The chest cavity is the first little hollow above the lobe. Then there's a lip, there's another little hollow, which is the abdominal cavity. Then there's another little lip, and there's another little hollow, which is the pelvic cavity. At the top of the ear is the allergy point. As we go down the edge of the ear is the hands, arms, upper arm, shoulder, and neck. So we're going to literally massage down the edge of the ear and massaging our own arms. So we're going to grab the lobe of the ear and we're going to pull it down and away from your face 30 times. Now, the next little hollow, now I do it like this because I don't have fingernails, but ladies, you're going to have to do it like this if you have fingernails. So you're going to do 30 circles forward. Then there's another little lip. And now we're going to go into the abdominal cavity. We're going to go back and forth 30 times. We can speed this up a little bit. It's going to create friction. Friction creates blood flow. Blood flow creates connection. Then there's another little lip. And now this is called the triangular fossa. And that's your pelvic cavity. So 30 from the lobe, 30 on the cavum conchae, 30 on the cymba conchae, 30 on the triangular fossa. Now the rest we're going to do 10 times. So we're going to start at the top of the ear, we're going to pinch the allergy point, and we're going to rub down the front and the back 10 times. Okay, now we're going to go up the back of the ear 10 times. And now, this is called the spine of the ear. So this little flap is called the tragus. Opposite the flap is the antitragus, that is the brain stimulation point. In the middle is called the intertragic notch. At the bottom of the intertragic notch is the neuroendocrine system. So starting in that notch, we're going to go straight up. We're going to follow the curve of the interior. And then when we get here, this flat part of the ear is called the antihelix. Anti meaning opposite of the helix, helix meaning the edge of the ear. So we're going to do that 10 times. From the intertragic notch, follow the spine of the ear, and then the flat part is opposite the helix. Okay, now this little flap here is called the tragus. That is the hunger point, the thirst point, and the adrenal point. So we're going to pinch pull the tragus 10 times. Okay, so there's 10 parts to the ear. We're going to do a quick recap. We did the lobe, we did the chest, we did the abdominal, we did the pelvic, we did the arms, we did the spine, then we did the front of the spine, and then we did the adrenal, hunger, and thirst point. And all these points can be used at any point in the daytime, depending upon your situation. So if you're being challenged mentally, you can pinch the brain point. If you're being challenged visually, you can grab the lobe of your ear. If you have stomach pain, you can do the middle point. If you're having menstrual cramps, you can do the pelvic cavity. You can just stick your fingernail in there. So all these are self-healing points. Now, I teach a course certifying ear reflexology. It's 8 hours. So if you're interested in learning ear reflexology, you can DM me and I'll send you that course material as well. Okay? So the nose, the eyes, the sixth sense, which we call insight or inner knowledge, then the hearing, and we have 2 more, taste and touch. Now, taste, the tongue, we're thinking the tongue is the tip of the tongue, but the tongue is where it attaches in the back. It's the base of the tongue. And where is the base of the tongue attached to? That's the $64 million question. It's attached to the cerebellum. And the cerebellum is that part of the brain is the visual spatial muscle cortex of the brain. So the base of the tongue is attached to that. Now, if you're a basketball fan and you know Michael Jordan, when he's shooting, he always sticks his tongue out before he takes a shot. Visual spatial muscle cortex of the body. And if you're into sports, you will notice there's certain super players, they always stick their tongue out just before they're about to do something dramatic and athletic, okay? So that proves that the tongue is connected to the cerebellum. Now, we have a chewing and swallowing muscle, which is called the sternocleidomastoid muscle. And we literally pluck the sternocleidomastoid muscle. Now, what's underneath there is the thyroid gland. But what's important for us is that we want to loosen up the connection to the jaw, because this is all about the tongue. So this masseter muscle, so you find the edge of the jaw, and then you're going to massage the masseter muscle. And you may notice that one side is more tender or more tight than the other side, which means that you're chewing not evenly on both sides of the mouth. Okay? So now that we've loosened this up, we've done this 16 times, we've massaged the masseter. Now you're going to open your jaw, you're going to put your index finger behind your jaw and your middle finger next to the tragus. And you're going to stick your jaw all the way out. And we're going to do 8 jaw rotations, and then you're going to reverse the jaw rotations. and then reverse. Now you're going to use your tongue to go the outside of the upper teeth, outside of the lower teeth, and then inside of the lower, and then inside the upper. So outer, outer, inner, inner. And we're going to do that 8 times. Now I want you to swallow the saliva. Now, my master said swallowing the saliva is like swallowing gold. I didn't understand what that meant until I learned that amylase is the digestive enzyme that you secrete in your saliva. And amylase is a digestive enzyme for carbohydrates. And the ancient Chinese didn't eat that much meat. They were mostly plant-based, which meant they eat roots, grains and beans, and roots and greens, and fruits and seeds, and salad greens. So this is the food that we must eat if we want to be the best on our feet. So we just use the tongue, we just swallow the saliva. Now, the last sense is touch, but we've been touching all along. But we're going to click our teeth 32 times, which stimulates 32 acupuncture meridians. And so if your teeth are connected, then we're good. If the lower jaw is jammed up and you have an overbite, that means that that vertebrae is going to be out, that first cervical. It's going to cause headaches, it's going to cause insomnia, and all kinds of horrible problems. So we're going to have to do this every day, twice a day, morning and evening, to loosen the jaw, pluck the thyroid, click the teeth, rotate the jaw, and then use the tongue. All that is very, very critical to our overall health. And all this is part of your limbic system. Whoa! Okay? Now, when you open your jaw and you stick your index finger in, there is a blood vessel that feeds the pineal, and there's a nerve that feeds the pineal. So if your jaw is jammed up, you're not getting blood flow or nerve flow to your pineal, and then your pineal starts to calcify. So what causes that to happen is dairy, flour, salt, sugar, animal fat, and fried. Dairy, flour, salt, sugar, animal fat, and fried. Now, that's what we call the 5 whites. What reverses the 5 white devils is the 5 white angels, which is onions, which is garlic, which is scallions, which is leeks, and which is shallots. And all of those are very pungent. And you need to eat a 1/4 pound of onions every single day, half cooked, half raw. You need that every day because that is going to break up the stagnation that feeds the pineal. That's the way to decalcify your pineal. Okay, you can start the music now. Okay, so now we're going to learn the swimming dragon. So there's 3 parts to the swimming dragon. So around the head, around the chest, and around the pelvis. So Jing, Qi, Shen. So 3 circles, 3 circles, 3 circles, that's 9 circles. So we're going to start, we're going to go up the left side. So you're going to bend your knees. You're going to push your hands together in prayer position. You're going to breathe out. And now as you stand up straight, you're going to breathe in. You're going to go up on your toes, and you're going to go up the left side of the face. You're going to come around. Now you're going to lower your heels, and your hands are going to end up on the left side of your face. But your knees are bent, and your knees are to the right. So as your hands go under the chin, the knees go to the left. Then you're going to turn your hands over, and your knees are going to go opposite to the hands. Then you're going to turn your hands over again. The knees are going to go opposite. Now you're going to go in front of your knees. So now, as the hands go to the left, the knees go to the right. And then you turn your hands over. And now turn the hands over again. And now you're going to lift up, go up on your toes, breathe out, form a heart, breathe in, breathe out, tighten the abdominals, breathe in, press the hands in prayer position, breathe out. Now we're going to go up on the right side of the face. You're going to go up on your toes. You're going to go up the right side of the face. You're going to lower your heels. And now your hands are on the right side. Your knees are on the left side. And as your hands go under your chin, your knees go opposite. Turn the hands over. The knees go opposite. Knees go opposite. And now you're going to go in front of your knees. Your knees go opposite. In front of the knees again. Turn the hands over. And now up on your toes. And then on the head. Form a heart. And then breathe out. Tighten the abdominals. Breathe in. Prayer position. Breathe out. Tighten the abdominals, lower the knees, and now lower the heels, bend your knees, knees go to the right, hands are under the left side, under the chin, knees go opposite, hands over, knees go opposite, hands over, knees go opposite. Now in front of the knees. Go up on your toes. Breathe out, tighten the abdominals. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay. Now, we're supposed to do this 9 times as a meal replacement. Now, this is called the swimming dragon because your spine is going opposite. Your spine is being twisted in opposite direction because the hands are going opposite to the knees. But more importantly, all of the organs that are attached to the spine are being twisted as well. Now, I believe yesterday we talked about the alimentary canal and we talked about internal Qigong. Well, this is advanced internal Qigong. So when my master taught this one workshop, this one exercise, it was a full day Saturday, full day Sunday. 16 hours just to teach this one exercise. So what I want you to understand, you're not going to get it like that. We only did it 3 times. You're supposed to do 9 times as a regular practice. And we use it in the Blue Dragon Qigong Academy as a meal replacement. So if you want to skip a meal and be filled with Qi, that's when you do the swimming dragon. This is our secret weight loss program, okay? Because this is the thing that fills you with Qi, okay? So now, the next thing we're going to learn is the exercise for your third eye, okay? Now, in this one, you're going to use your eyes as a laser beam. So you're going to sink your heels into the sand. You're going to tuck your chin in, and you're going to put a scowl on your face. So you're concentrating your vision. I don't know if you can see my face. Okay? And now you're going to start, and now you're going to go to your left side. Okay? And you're going to make an imaginary circle, and you're going to go all the way behind you. So you're going to carry this circle all the way behind you to your left till it connects to the heel of your right foot. And then you're going to come back to the front. And now you're going to continue to the right till it connects to the heel of your left foot. And then you're going to come back, following the rim of the circle around with your eyes. And now we're going to come back to center. Now you're going to lean your head all the way back. So what are we doing? We're connecting to the pineal when you lean the head all the way back. And then drop your chin on your chest. And that's going to connect to the pituitary. So pineal, pituitary. We're going to do this 4 times. Now, we're going to create a ball of Qi. So you're going to rub your hands together. You're going to see if you can feel some Qi. Now, we've been doing the moving meditation with the Qi sticks and the Qi batons. And we talk about creating a ball of Qi which merges and extends from the body, okay? So now we're going to take this ball of Qi, and it's still connected to the belly button. And now we're going to take that ball of Qi to the right. And you're going to keep your eyes on it, and you're going to take it up. And now as you bring it down, you're going to exhale. And now you're going to inhale, going up. Exhale, going down. Okay? Now we're going to stop here for a second. As we feel the ball of Qi pulling, so it's an external ball of Qi, but it's connected internally. As we're doing this, imagine a bungee cord, and as you take it around, it's pulling from your belly button, okay? So now we're going to continue. Ball of Qi to your right, breathe in, lean slightly back, breathe out. Okay, now, I'm looking into the camera and I see you doing like this. I don't see you with an energetic ball. So what I want you to do is put your fingertips together and bring them out about 5 inches. That's the size of your ball. So we're going to do this one more time. We're going to go to the right, about the size of a volleyball, and the weight of a beach ball. Size of a volleyball, weight of a beach ball. Okay? Now, we're going to continue up. Stop the music. Okay. So at this point, We're going to lift the left hand above the head, and then the right hand above the head, and the left hand is going to push. And you're going to exhale as you push. 1, 2, 3. Now you're going to reform the ball, and now you're going to breathe out, and now you're going to breathe in. And now you're going to breathe out, and now you're going to breathe in. And now you're going to breathe out. And now you're going to breathe in. And the left hand comes above, and the right hand is going to push. Exhale, tighten the abdominals. 1. Exhale, tighten the abdominals. 2. Exhale, tighten the abdominals. And now reform the ball. And now we're going to go with the ball. Wow, my whole hands are tingling. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now inhale, right hand above the head, left hand forms a T. Exhale. 1. Exhale. 2. And you're really doing an internalized push, and you're tightening all the chest muscles as you push out. And now reform the ball. Okay, so I think we've come to the end of this lesson because I gave you a lot of information. It's all internal. You can start the music. And you can advance to the next song. Advance to the next song. There we go.
Put Qigong in your game and your life will never be the same.
So you're gonna have to watch this video multiple times because I dropped a lot in here and maybe you weren't ready for it, but it's a lot.
Express Qigong through your dance. Put your hands on your hips. Put your hands on your hips, side to side. Qigong. Side to side, Qigong. Now hulu to the left, side to side. Hulu to the left, side to side. Qigong, side to side. Qigong, side to side. Now hulu to the right, side to side. Hulu to the right, side to side. Qigong, side to side. Now bend your knees and dip, spank, dip, spank, dip, spank, dip, spank, dip, spank. Now roller skate. Qigong, now roller skate. Qigong, now roller skate. Qigong, now roller skate. Now dip, spank, dip, spank, dip, spank, dip, spank. Now backward skate. Qigong, now backward skate. Qigong, side to side. Qigong, side to side. Now Harlem shake to the front. Harlem shake to the front. Qigong, now Harlem shake to the front. Harlem shake to the front. Qigong, now Harlem shake to the front. Harlem shake to the front, Qigong. Now Harlem shake to the rear. Harlem shake to the rear, Qigong. Harlem shake to the rear. Harlem shake to the rear, Qigong. Now hands to the side. bounce now, arms to the side. And bounce now, arms to the side. Now bounce now, fly to the sky. Qigong now, fly to the sky. Qigong now, fly to the sky. Now open your heart, side to side. Qigong, side to side. Now open your heart, side to side. Qigong, side to side. Now open your heart, side to side. Qigong, side to side. Now open your heart, side to side. Qigong, side to side. Now lift your lungs, side to side. Qigong, side to side. Now lift your lungs, side to side. Qigong, side to side. Now lift your lungs, side to side. Qigong, side to side. Now loosen your liver, side to side. Qigong, side to side. Now loosen your liver, side to side. Qigong, side to side. Now loosen your liver, side to side. Qigong, side to side. Now loosen your liver, side to side. Qigong, side to side. Now rub your belly, side to side. Qigong, side to side. Now rub your belly, side to side. Qigong, side to side. Now rub your belly, side to side. Qigong, side to side. Now rub your belly, side to side. Qigong, side to side. Now bend from the waist, side to side. Ball of chi in your hands. Now clean your kidneys, side to side. Clean your kidneys, side to side. Qigong, side to side. Qigong, side to side. Bend from the waist, side to side. Ball of chi in your hands. Clean your kidneys, side to side. Clean your kidneys, side to side. Qigong, side to side. You've been warned, you've been told. Don't get sick, don't get old. When you get no sleep, do not breathe. It robs you of your energy. Find your joy, find your peace. Qigong, 7 days a week. Put Qigong in your game, and your life will never be the same. You want to make a change in your life, you got to give up the vice. Give up the coffee, the smoke, the soda, and give up the coke. We got to change the way we eat, the way we sleep, and the way we treat each other.
Qigong.
Qigong. Make a better life for yourself.
Wow, that was an amazing class. I went into an alternate dimension, dropping all this internal science. I hope you appreciate it. And I want to give my gratitude to the Most High, Father, Son, Mother Sky, Grandmother Ocean, and Brother Earth. Thank you for all your gifts and treasures. Today is Thursday, Buddha's Day, the Lord of Compassion. May the Qi that we have created here today open our hearts and minds to give compassion to ourselves as we give compassion to others. Repeat after me. Qi, so, be, it. Thank you. Your health is in your hands. And please remember, prevention is the only real cure. And Blue Dragon Qigong is your best prevention. Tomorrow is Share Qigong with the World. So share, like, subscribe, go to loveqigong.com, tell all your friends to listen to tomorrow's class. But this class is just for you, for the members of the Blue Dragon tribe. Thank you.